Yo, this is gonna be a quick video, but I just had to get this off my chest. This might be the most demonic hashtag in hashtag history. Prove me otherwise. Send me a screenshot, DM me another one. Cause this right here might be the craziest hashtag I have ever seen in my life. And I'm not saying Ksoo's right or wrong, but we do see Ksoo did plead guilty for the second murder that he was charged with. Of Bibby. Sad to see, brothers. Just a young, talented dude from Jacksonville in a situation like that. But in a war where dudes are killing each other and they're making music, dissing the dead and dissing each other and trying to go up in the scoreboard, there's only one way, like actually two ways, like the parents always like to say. Either being the victim or being the nigga that scored and now you in jail for life. Because Ksoo obviously just pled guilty on this one because he already got, I believe he got life, or he got like a crazy sentencing for the first one he took to trial. So in this one, hey, if he could ever get an appeal on the first one, he can get off of this one quickly. I think it was like 10 years if I remember correctly. I forgot the exact deal that they worked out, but I'll show the information here. So if he can appeal that first one, which cost so much money, and we heard from Ksoo's dad, who this hashtag has a lot to do with, shared with us before that Youngin and Ace, who we're thinking is probably paying Ksoo's entire legal battle and everything, wasn't even paying for his lawyers around the end. Now, do we know if that's true or not? We do not.
A few years ago that I started feeling a different way towards Ace. You know, I think I got a letter from an attorney, and the letter might have came to me instead of going to my son. By us having the same name, a lot of stuff used to get mixed up in that jail. Because it was three of us in jail under that name. So a lot of stuff starts. So once I get a letter from some attorneys, and it shows that Ksoo and Crazy K are fighting their case energy. Meaning their lawyer not getting paid personally. Their lawyer getting paid from the state. So, you know, once I see the, damn, they private attorney turned into a state attorney, really. And I say, well, what's going on? But now I'm kind of on the outside of the circle. So I really don't know what's going on. Then when I see Ace make a post, because I see everything in jail, you know, cell phones in jail, you know, you see everything in jail. So once I see Ace make a post about he done went broke paying for Ksoo and them lawyer, I'm like, wait a minute. He not paying for their lawyers? I'm not gonna say, because I don't know whether he ever paid something on their lawyers, but I know that their lawyers wasn't fully paid. And that's why I feel like Ksoo lawyer, they kind of dumb it down after that. I don't feel like they did their job properly with him. Because I feel like he always still had a chance to either come out of that situation or come out of that situation.
But that is what his father did share, and his father is someone very important to the story. Sub to the channel, guys. Do not forget when I wrote to 22,000 subscribers. We're gonna do something as soon as we hit that. And if you guys could hype up this video, that would help get this video on the algorithm. So I appreciate that. But after Ksoo did plead guilty and all the Bibby murder stuff, he puts up a video where it's like a quick little freestyle. Obviously, I can't put too much music here because the video would get flagged, but I'll put a couple seconds in. The song sounds like a smacker. Go find the post yourself. Academics, No Jumper, everybody posted. Go find the song yourself. Go to Ksoo's page itself. I'm on Ksoo's page now. Fire, fire. This shit sound like heat. I'm like, nah, that's crazy. This shit sound like it was straight heat from Inferno, from David's Inferno. This shit sound like he brought hell's heat to earth. Because this caption did not help.
Shit, man, I be going through so much like niggas. They be speaking on my name, but we don't play no games. They know we run out, and you know that can't go insane. Can't get out. We shoot shit up back to back, you know that we ain't stopping. It's my man, this bitch got shot, how the fuck he walking?
The life I chose, I don't run from none. This video dropping when Big Head get 20K followers. I'm waiting on my dad. I'm waiting on my daddy to die with a blood emoji. What? Imagine that hashtag. Like, imagine you want to like your man's picture and you, oh, that's cool. You start reading the caption and you get to the hashtag and it's, I'm waiting for my daddy to die. Blood emoji at the end. What? Now, I'm not saying this is random, because if you've been following this Ksoo case, his dad's been out here like, nah, bro, I'm snitching. I'm making sure he gets life and I walk, man. I got diabetes. I got other kids that I got to get out here for.
Feel like I snitched, I told. It's a goddamn difference. You know? Yeah, I told. I got up on the stand. I told. I'm owning up to that. But they got to look at the whole broad situation.
Man, looking at you young niggas' comments, man. Ain't but one solution for y'all, man. Fill the stadium up. Tell them they gonna give y'all $10,000 a piece to come to a seminar in the stadium. Once all 70,000 of the seats get filled up, tell y'all to look at the jumbo screen and blow the goddamn stadium to smithereens. You niggas messed up. You niggas really hate your father, but I know a lot of you dudes raised off survival. Y'all ain't raised off love. So y'all really hate y'all father. That's why y'all taking the standpoint y'all taking. Some of y'all comments, man, is ridiculous. And I'm not talking gangster. I'm not a gangster. I forfeited that right. I understand that. I respect that. But you dudes, man, you can't fix stupid. That's just period. That's the bottom line right there.
Correct.
For a total of about 15 years in custody?
Correct. Let's not forget about the 10 years that I was out free and no trouble.
But then you got into trouble again.
Right. I was out free from 2009 to 2020, no trouble.
I understand, but coming in here today and going back to the question, your number one objective is protecting yourself.
Of course.
One brief moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Wow, that's a great drop mic thing. It's basically saying you're here to sacrifice both your sons as long as you are protected. If it wasn't a father-son thing or a father and two sons, it would look very different. It would look very different, but that's a great way to end it, to kind of show that he's going to say whatever up there to save his own ass, even if he gives up his kids. Wow. Yo, chat, this gotta be so tough. Like I know some of y'all like, yo, this guy's scum. He's testifying against his kids. Yo, this is crazy. This is a father testifying against his sons. Yeah, I'm wondering, they don't have like a camera on Ksoo, but I'm wondering if Ksoo's looking at his dad like just with tears in his eyes, like, yo, dad, how could you? Even if like, you know, maybe his dad's looking at him like, no, nigga, you're wrong. You shouldn't have did that. I never told you to do that. You want me to go to jail and go sit down for you doing some dumb shit? But I know his son got to be looking at him like, yo, it's one thing if my nigga did it. It's another thing if my daddy did it. Because most sons want to be like they pops. And he's probably looking at like, so the defendant's table is going to be over this side. I'm watching his eyes. He's not really looking over here that much, but I could be wrong. I'm wondering if he's having eye contact with his son. Damn.
Mr. Robinson, one more
He just
thing.
did. He just did. You see that? Look. Right there. Yeah, he's looking at his son right there. Damn, man. Yeah, he's looking at his son right there. That's a fact.
He was supposed to be like, when they showed us that the video, like, this your son? But like, that was me. Now get my son out that jail up, cause that was me who did that. I killed that motherfucker. Wasn't my son innocent. And free that innocent man. But instead, you new school, and then that's supposed to be like that's a new school dad or old school dad. He old school, but he a new school ass bitch, cause he going that bitch. It was my son. Oh, for them front of the move, gang. I got a son. Never in a million years. I'll be sitting there telling my son, like, man, just put some money on my books, man. You know your ass goofy, man. But I love you, because that's my job. Protect. By any means. For the great, you niggas forgetting the rules of fatherhood. That's real crazy.
Not only that, he could get more with me being outside than me being in jail than with him. How you making that decision, brother? Brother, how are you making this decision? Because Ksoo don't look like he's feeling the exact same way as you.
And when the trial came and they brought me back to the jail, they kind of slipped and they put me right next door to Ksoo. And when I was coming by, I was looking at him, but he wouldn't look back at me. And I wanted to tell him right then, man, stop this motherfucking trial. Don't do this. You know, because, okay, say he go in there and say he would have went in there and admitted to the murder. Got 30 years. It's gonna take you 30 years fighting on appeal. I got homeboys right now. Got life sentences, been fighting for 30-something years. The only good thing about Ksoo's situation now is he got my feet on the ground.
Well, based on your cooperation, you got time served, which is around 1,898 days.
Right.
So you sat in jail for what, close to 5 years?
I sat in jail for 5 years and 3 months.
Yeah. But ultimately,
Ksoo don't look like he's feeling the exact same way as you. And again, if he had nothing to really do with the murder, like he said, and he was just called to pick them up and they just put him in a situation, then you deserve to get snitched on. Don't bring your parents into that. Don't bring anybody into that. Because I tell niggas early, you get in my car, brother, if you got anything on you, just know I will be a witness. Nigga, I'll be pointing right at you.
Leroy would have daddy to go get it. They called me. They did. What if they would have called somebody? I would like to see how they would feel if they would have called somebody else to go pick somebody up. They didn't. They called me. If I would have knew something was going on, I wouldn't have never went. All right. Think I'm gonna go over there in my car with my phone and knowing something going on? I would like to been, if I would like to been involved in a crime, I'd like to know that I'm involved in a crime. Let me know that, okay, it's a crime happening now. Let me know something. I was in the blind.
So you're a victim in this case, right?
I ain't gonna say I'm a victim, but I would like to know that I'm being involved in something and just ask for a ride.
All right, so then after you know about it, you're then cool with going to burn clothes, right?
Yeah, after I get to know about it, I was cool with that.
Yeah, what's a little bit of a felony? You know, destruction of evidence.
Yeah, I did it. I like Scotty. I did.
Definitely know you didn't call 911.
Right.
That conscience only grew later when you were looking at life.
Yeah.
For that one count of accessory after the fact, I am going to adjudicate you guilty. I am going to sentence you to the 1,898 days that you have already served. That's a Florida State prison sentence, but it is time served. That's going to be followed by 2 years of community control with electronic monitoring, to then be followed by 3 years of probation with the following special conditions. You have to pay mandatory felony court costs of $518. I don't think I need to say it, but it will be a condition. You are not to possess any firearm, ammunition, or weapons. If you are going to move out of town or move out of state, I don't have an objection to that. However, wherever you're going to move has to accept you.
That's him right there, sir. I'm probably recording a vlog in the car, nigga. Don't do it. I warn niggas. I don't consider me a snitch. Cause I tell you, I'm not part of the crime. If I ever even thought about being a part of the crime, I start having soft moments like you've been good in Junior in that movie, Boys in the Hood. Take me home, just take me home. I'm that nigga. I'm the take me home kind of guy in the backseat. Take me home, I'm not doing it. There's 2 things in life that I avoid. Being locked in a cell with another man. Hell no. I love women too much. Hell no.
They say I better leave Jacksonville if I want to. See, I'm Muslim. We understand. The only way to meet God is through the graveyard. See, we love death like y'all love life. That's gonna give me the odds all the time. Cause y'all don't wanna die. It don't matter to me.
Seen the gray and white Jordans before.
On who?
On Hakeem.
Okay, so you've seen Hakeem Robinson with shoes that appeared to you to be the same as what the shooter was wearing?
Yes, sir.
Anything about the firearm looked familiar to you?
Yeah, it looked like I seen on the video before.
You believe you've seen that firearm on what?
A video.
Okay, what kind of video?
Music video.
Do you remember the name of the music video?
Bang It Out.
Now, when that music video was recorded, were you actually present?
Yes, sir.
And was Hakeem Robinson in that video?
Yes, sir.
Did Hakeem Robinson in that video, was he holding 2 different firearms?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you recall what one of the firearms was?
Draco.
All right. And then the second firearm, was that the could you describe it? What color was it?
Black, short.
And is that the firearm, the black short firearm in that video, that you believe to be the same or similar firearm that you saw in the dash cam video of the murder?
Yes, sir.
Now, since you were present for the filming of the banging out videos, were the two firearms, the Draco and the short black firearm Hakeem Robinson had, were they real firearms?
Yes, sir.
And did Hakeem Robinson have that short black firearm that was depicted in the video prior to the death of Charles McCormick?
Yes, sir.
After Charles McCormick was shot and killed, did you ever see Hakeem Robinson with that firearm, that short black firearm again?
No, sir.
Did you still see him with the Draco?
Yes, sir.
Now, during this case, Abdul Robinson Jr., he was arrested last, correct?
Yes, sir.
Prior to him getting arrested, was he aware that there was an arrest warrant outstanding for him?
Yes, sir.
And once he was aware of that, did he flee Florida and go to another state?
Yes, sir.
And he was trying to hide from law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
After January 15, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
Though some people may not believe it, even though you sat here and testified here today, do you still love your family?
Yes.
Is this easy for you to do?
And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of a sad ending to the story. An appeal costs so much money. Like, you guys are probably looking at people like Max B and stuff like that. He had people like French backing him the entire time, and I'm sure other people as well, so I don't want to put this all on French. But all I'm saying is he had people in his corner helping him with that cost. That is not cheap. That is not cheap to fight an appeal. I don't even know what the average is. I'll ask ChatGPT what an average is for a situation like this. But if he's not even getting help with his lawyers by Young and the Ace around the end, do we really think Young and the Ace is gonna support an entire appeal? I'm not gonna say he is, I'm not gonna say he's not, but it's just very unlikely.
No.
I am Hakeem Almighty. Hakeem Almighty. Yes, I think my last name is Almighty.
Sub up to the channel, bro, and it's sad ending. Some kids lost their life, and some lost their life to the system. Sad to see, brother. I always tell, get with your boys, go travel the world, come to Miami, get an Airbnb, shoot at shorties on South Beach with your mans, go to Wynwood, like just live life, go to Cali, travel the world. I don't even know what else to tell you, brother. Because why would you want to be locked in a box with a cock? Like, that sounds disturbing. That shit sounds terrifying. That's a horror film that I don't even want to be a part of. But we all have different journeys in life. Sub to the channel, man. We're on that road to 22,000 subscribers.